Hey, how's it going, guys? We're back and we're better, and we're here with some more bet the spreads. I said bet the lines last week, watching it over again. I'm such an idiot, but whatever. Make those mistakes. We do it live, baby. We do it live. So, um, last week was getting scary. The first morning windows started 0 for 4. But then we brought it back in the back half. I had a couple of nice covers, and we were 8-7. So that brings our record up to 73 and 62. We're 11 games above 500. We're doing, I think, better. We had a bunch of 5-10s and 6-10s in the beginning of the year. So um, what can you do, right? But just keep grinding, keep watching. Trust your eyes and what they see, not really what people say, like Sleeper. Um, Sorry to bring out Sleeper like that, but just trust your own judgment, and obviously I'm doing these just to help out. Not even help out. This is just for the love of the game. And if you want to put some cheddar on it, you know, gamble what you have, not what you need. So that's my motto. First up, we're going to do this before the Thursday night game. I know, shocker. Um, I'm sick, hence the hoodie, hence why I don't have my hair or my hat. I'm just caught a bug, man. I'm just, ugh. But we're here anyway, and we're going to be um, doing these games. So, first up tonight, we have Cincinnati going against Baltimore. Baltimore coming off a shellacking of the Denver Broncos. I'm such an idiot. Like, why would I bet on the Broncos against the Ravens, man? Like, I'm so dumb. They lost by 31. The line was 9.5. Like, damn, they got me. So, that's a little bit of home cooking right there, and it gave me a buck. Um, but okay, 6.5. I do like how the Bengals have been playing. I kind of was a hater on the Bengals. They have I thought they were going to be good. So no, no, no. Let me take that back. I thought that they were going to be bad. Like I said that in the beginning of the year. However, their defense was very, very good in the preseason. However, they just didn't transfer over. And you might be saying, why are you judging preseason on? Because sometimes it does have an impact. And we can just look at the Minnesota Vikings. Like I know this is just a small sample size. And my boy Scott Kennedy, he always said, with a small enough sample size, you can prove just about anything. And I respect that. I do think that's smart. But I thought they would have a better defense and Joe Burrow would be like, middling, but that was not the case. Their defense was atrocious, and Joe Burrow was trying to get them to go. And obviously, a couple of games like they look bad, like the Patriots. But what can you do? It's football. If you ever played football, you know um how much of a beast the football game is. What I mean, any level really, um, down to Pee Wee going up to the NFL. Like there's no guarantees in football, and I love that about the game. I love that about the sports. Baseball, basketball, best team's gonna win, but you get one chance, and if you're better than your man across from you, your counterpart might fucking win. So props to the Bengals, digging out the hole they are. I do think the game is going to be close. I don't think they will win, but I definitely think that they will cover. So, Bengals plus 6.5 for tonight. Okay. Next game, we have the Giants going against the Panthers. The Giants are minus 6.5. Panthers coming off a solid win. Congrats to Bryce, man. It sucks to see it. It sucks to see him get benched and then go through the whole thing and saying CJ Stroud is better than him. He might be, but it doesn't mean that you can't be good yourself. So props to Bryce for, toughing that out and turning it around. So I got to give him credit here. The Giants are a piss poor team as well as the Panthers. So this is this is the Germany game. Give me the Panthers to cover 6.5. Let's go. Let's go, Bryce. Okay. Next game. We have the Patriots versus the Bears. The Bears are -6 coming off a horrific loss. They got their ass kicked against the Cardinals. They couldn't stop the run. Kyler was doing his thing. We picked the Cardinals, so we thought that would happen, but not like that. I didn't think they would just blow them out like that. So this is close. I mean, -6, that how I don't know how you can look at that and think that the Bears are good. This is just bad Patriots. And I do kind of believe them, but Drake May is starting now. They have some life going on. I feel like they're just going to be playing with a little bit more spunk. And we called that a couple weeks ago. Gerard Mayo, their head coach, said they were soft. Come out, beat the Jets. Like, that was nice. And then who oh, they covered against the Titans last week. So they played well. And but Drake May had the last second touchdown. Like they were just scrappy. The Titans are a weaker team, so he's kind of just like, man, maybe Drake May is just playing against weaker talent, and that's why he looked good. But I think this -6 is too much. So give me the Patriots +6 because I don't trust them. Okay, next game. Sorry, that was all my water. Okay, next game. We have the Buffalo Bills going against the Colts. The Colts are the Bills are -4 in Indy. Every time I say the first team, they're going to that place's house, the other team's house. So if you ever think like, well, where are they playing at? That's this first team always goes to the second team. So Bills at Indy. Bills are -4, short and sweet. Josh Allen's playing good. Their run game has been alive, uh, James Cook notwithstanding. Obviously he's a great player. I love James Cook. He's he's been doing his thing, but they've had other success with Ray Davis, Shakir, Mac Hollins. Like they've been doing thing. Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. They have they have the players. So and obviously their record shows it. So I do think the Colts are just they don't know what they're doing. They not that they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they want to do. And that's obviously problematic. So give me the Bills -4. Let's go, Josh Allen. Okay. Next game, we got my game. The Broncos are going to Kansas City. Gonna be colder than heck out there. The Chiefs are -7.5. Kind of surprising because they were they were really big dogs last week to the Ravens. They were -9.5. I mean, we took them like dumbasses, but they have more respect for the Broncos against the Chiefs than the Ravens. So I think that's really interesting. Now, what am I betting with my heart? I think that we're gonna cover. It's -7.5. So we can get in with it a touchdown and then still cover. Can we actually do that? I don't think so. They have the defense. They got the nice run game with Kareem Hunt going. D-Hop is looking good. Travis Kelce has been going off these last couple weeks. You can't be objective. You can't not be objective about the Chiefs, and they're starting to cook right now. So um, we'll see what Pat Mahomes does against the defense. The defense got their ass kicked. So hopefully they come out swinging. But and I know there's some crazy stat that the Chiefs haven't covered more of a haven't covered a line in a couple games. So, or it's something like they cover more than seven, but they don't. The spreads at more than seven, but they don't. So, um, being objective, I gotta take Kansas City here. I know, fucking hate me, think I'm a traitor. I hate Kansas City so much. You see my shorts from last year. I was just so ecstatic when we beat the Chiefs. I was so happy. So, um, hopefully this changes. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I can't not bet the Chiefs right now, unfortunately. Okay, next game. Now that that's over, the pain. Okay, next we have the Atlanta Falcons going against the New Orleans Saints. The Saints getting a horrible loss from the Panthers last week, and then Atlanta doing their thing. Who did they play? Bless you. Um, who did they play? Oh, they played the Cowboys last week. Yeah, and the Cowboys got injured, unfortunately. I'd never want to root for injuries ever because that shit sucks, man. Like, there's no other way to put it, but it just sucks to um to get hurt. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever dealt with an injury like that. Like, they have, why is it? Thank you. You do with an injury like that, man, hamstring is just not to be trifled with. So I do feel bad for them. Unfortunately, the Atlanta Falcons do not. So they took care of business. And then today, hopefully, they'll take care of the Saints again. We do face the Falcons next week. So that'll be a fun matchup. So we'll give the ATL -4. Okay. Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers going against Tampa Bay. Tampa, a strong, strong performance. They had it. They should have went for two. It's easier for me to say that, but 27 seconds with three timeouts, it's bro, he did it with less. Patrick Mahomes did it with less, with 13 seconds. So everyone has PTSD for them. So I don't blame them. They should have just, I don't know. The Chiefs are just so good, and their defense is good. Their defense is what keeps them in the game. So the 49ers defense is not that good. We'll see with C-Mac. We'll see how he does when his return. Everyone is excited about that. But the 49ers are -6.5, man. I mean, I know Tampa Bay is hurt too, but they played pretty well against a better team. So that doesn't translate at all. I kind of translate. Give me the Bucks plus plus 6.5. Let's go. Okay. Next game. We have a good game. We have Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Commanders. Commanders are -2.5 in Washington. They just think that Jaden Daniels is gonna run through them just like everyone else. I don't think that's the case. So I'm not rooting for the Commanders, but because I hate Pittsburgh. So, but it's hard to just say, yeah, Commanders got this. They haven't faced someone like this yet. And the Steelers are doing amazing. With Russ, they had a couple of trades, Deontay Johnson, like they're just ready for it. And I think they just push their chips into the table and be like, man, this is a good ass team. Let's go out there and recruit and get some guys out here. So I do like what the Steelers are doing. I'm scared of them, so they deserve respect, man. So give me the Steelers plus, and their dogs too. That's crazy. +2.5. Okay. Next game, we have the Vikings going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Vikings are -7. The Jaguars just lost Trevor Lawrence. He didn't play all that well. I mean, it was the defense that got him back into the game. But Minnesota just got talent. They don't have anyone really hurt that much. They got all the pieces. They know what they have to do. Let's see what Brian Flores does. Hopefully, he makes an adjustment. But this is easy. This is an easy cover, -7. Lego. Okay. And Gabe did not text me his picks for today. I mean, I've been sick all day. Like I just decided to do this right now. Okay. Next game, we have the Tennessee Titans going against the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are -7. Tennessee, I talked about them earlier. They got out a very good win. Tony Pollard's been looking good. They got Mason Rudolph back on under center, so they are not as bad as we had seen them with Will Levis. So I do think they're going to put up a fight. However, the Chargers are playing really good football right now, man. Justin Herbert's been throwing the piss out of the ball. Obviously, J.K. Dobbins does his thing. I don't think that they're going to stop this week. So give me the Chargers. Okay. Next game. We have four teams on bias this week. So, okay. 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 The next game, we got a good old NFC East rivalry. Oh, fuck. They just notified that C-Mac is going to play. Ugh. I mean, I knew that he was going to play. I still think they're going to win, but the Bucks will cover. Okay, we have the Eagles going against them boys. The Eagles are -7. The Cowboys are just decimated, man. The Eagles have to just kill them, just stomp their foot on them, and on their throat and just kill them. They have a chance to do that. If they don't, then Dallas will have life. And I know nobody who likes the Eagles wants that to happen. So give me the Eagles -7, only 7 too. So okay. We got the Jets going against the Cards. The Jets are -2. They're coming off of an impressive win against the Texans. I mean, I picked against them last week, so I I I nod my faults on that one. That's my bad. The Jets kind of are literally playing with nothing to lose. So, I mean, it's not like that because if they lose, they're done, but they're just playing free. So, Garrett Wilson's been looking good, Devontae Adams, obviously Aaron Rodgers, they've been doing their thing. So, hopefully they can continue. I do think the Cards are going to be a better matchup than the Texans were for them. We'll see what they do about Kyler and everybody on that. I mean, Marvin Harrison, DeMarcado, like James Conner. We'll see how they stop them. I don't think that they will be able to. So give me the Cards +2, baby. After all that. Okay. Almost done, guys. Last two games, we have a very good game on Sunday Night Football. Let's go. Detroit going against Houston. Detroit is -3.5. Houston is not looking like they're gonna get Nico Collins back this week. Unfortunately, I need him in my fantasy. But he just they're being smart. They're about the playoffs right now. They're not really trying to get like, hey, we got to win this game. No, like they're a good team. They're 6-3. Um, they're not as good as Detroit, but they're a good team still, and we'll see what happens. But give me Detroit because my boy Nico is okay. And the last game we have is the Miami Dolphins going to Los Angeles. The Rams are -1, basically a pick 'em. Tua has been playing better. I mean, since he came back, he's been playing like he how he normally does. So they have their run game back, A Chain, Mostert, we'll just see about Waddle because he looked like he got hampered right there, but then he was on the field for the last game or the last play. So I don't think that there's anything extensively wrong with them. Demarcus Robinson for the Rams just went on to the injury report, so we'll see what happens with him. But Puka Nacua, you have to redeem yourself. That was a bullshit ass call. They shouldn't have thrown you out, but you have to come back and do something for me. So give me the Rams -1. Lego. And that's it. We got the Browns, Green Bay, Las Vegas, and Seattle on buys. Enjoy it. Um, Not the Raiders, fuck the Raiders, but the other three, no. Actually, just the Packers. Just the Packers. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna call it there. I appreciate everyone who came by today. Check me out. You guys have a good one. And as always, stay classy, San Diego.